Well, so here I am recording a video, and I have not decided again what to speak, and I'm still kind of thinking what to speak, but I have just started recording, and I have to say something. Oh, that's not the right word. Uh, it is not have to. I get to. This is something that I'm telling myself. You know, every time you tell yourself that I have to, it becomes such a daunting thing to do, versus saying, oh, I get to record a video, I get to switch on the camera and look into the camera and talk, I get to do this, so that entirely changes the perspective, and I'm trying to tell myself that I get to do it. Sometimes when you keep faking to yourself, you keep telling yourself something, not faking, but you keep repeating certain words in your mind over and over again, change the wordings or change the dialogue that you have, it really changes the perspective, right? So I'm trying to do something verbally in my mind, and most of the time I feel, and of course that's the truth, we spend so much of a time in talking to ourselves versus even talking to anybody, right? There's so much that is happening within us, and the way we speak to ourselves, the way we talk, and really have an internal dialogue with ourselves, it really kind of changes everything. If you keep talking negative and you keep focusing on not so good things, they will keep being prominent in front of you, versus if you kind of think in a more positive way and you keep telling yourself, uh, just look at life and look at everything, because every moment there's so much of thing that you can be really grateful about. There's so much in every moment that you can really be thankful. So that's the perspective I'm trying to have. And also one more thing, I was planning to share. I've been reading yesterday. My Zumba class was kind of the teacher didn't show up, and I was sitting down and reading this book, Talk Like TED, and it's all about those people who have presented or spoken in TED, uh, and given that speech at TED, and how they give an effective speech is purely by being passionate about what they do, so it's less about uh, anything else. It is more about how passionate they are about this subject that they're speaking. Naturally, the topic and the way they speak, the presentation